I don't know who needs to hear this, but your mentor cannot do the work for you. Your mentor can't do the work for you. Your mentor can give you all of the information. Your mentor can show you all of the tools, all of the tricks, all of the tips. Your mentor can tell you where to go, what time to be there. Your mentor can tell you exactly what to do, but your mentor cannot do the work for you. And that is something that a lot of people don't understand. Getting a mentor, yes, it is a very good thing, but getting a mentor does not automatically guarantee success. You still have to put in the work. See, one thing you have to realize is that the way you've been thinking, I want you to really let this digest. The way you've been thinking has given you the results that you currently have. And if you're trying to think the same way you've been thinking and go to a new reality, you're playing yourself. You're acting a fool. You're not going to go anywhere like that. I talk to so many different people. They hire me to coach them. They hire me to tell them the information, to show them the way. I show them the way, and then they start rationalizing their inaction with all of this philosophical jargon. And I'm sitting back outside of them looking at their subconscious behavior, and I'm saying, hey, knock it off. The way you've been thinking has given you the results that you currently have. And obviously, you're not happy with the results that you currently have. So why are you thinking the same way that's giving you the results that you currently have? Why are you doing that? Why? It's habit. You've been rationalizing yourself into the current reality that you now have. Your way of thinking isn't working for the results you say you want. Your way of behaving isn't working to produce the results that you say you want. You got to get out of your own way. You got to get out of your own head. Okay? Watching another YouTube video isn't going to do it for you. Scrolling on TikTok isn't going to do it for you. Scrolling on Instagram all day isn't going to do it for you. Reading books isn't going to do it for you. People have clever ways of distracting themselves from the thing that they need to do in order to get the results they say they really want. There's a time and a place for all of that. There's a time and a place to scroll on TikTok. There's a time and a place to scroll on Instagram. There's a time and a place to watch movies. There's a time and a place for all of that stuff. But the place and the time is not right now because you don't have the results that you say you want. When you get the results that you say you want, then you can go hiking. Then you can go fishing. Then you can sit and meditate all day. Then you can sit and read books or scroll on Instagram or TikTok all day. But even when you get it, you're not going to want to do all of that stuff then. You got to get out of your own way. Every time you come up with another idea, you're taking yourself further away from your goal. How do I know that? Okay. This is how clever the mind is. The mind is so clever that you will come up with really sophisticated ways of distracting yourself from the goals and the lifestyle you say you want. And you'll even do this by coming up with brand new ideas. You have this idea, you say you want to do this, and then you do it. You say you want to do it, and all right, let's do it. And then next thing you know, you change your mind again. Every time you change your mind and go in a different direction, you're taking yourself further and further and further away from your goal. But if you just focus on the goal, you're going to be able to change your mind as much as you want. But the difference is you're going to be able to change your mind because now you have capital. But you got to get clear. You got to get focused. You got to understand that your coach, your mentor is not going to do the work for you. You got to do it. Your mentor is not going to record the video for you. Your mentor is not going to post the video for you. Your mentor is not going to record your course for you. Your mentor is not going to blog for you. Your mentor is not going to sign up for affiliate programs for you. Your mentor is not going to stop smoking weed for you. You have to do all of that stuff yourself. You have to be the one that's putting in the work. If you're not willing to put in the work, you're going to be exactly where you are next year. You're going to be right where you are this year. Probably off better. You're probably going to be worse off than you are this year. Now you have to face the hard facts. Either you want what you say you want or you don't. Sometimes you might be one of these people. Sometimes you might feel like you should want a thing, but you don't really want it. You know, society will make you feel like you should have a lot of money. Society will make you feel like you should have a lot of money, but you probably don't want a lot of money like that. You probably don't want a lot of money like that. You probably don't want to be rich like that. But you see everybody on Instagram with money. You see people on TikTok with money. So you just convinced yourself that you should have money. But you probably don't want money like that. And you just should accept that. Instead of trying to force yourself to want something you really don't want, just accept the fact that you probably don't really want it. Because if you really wanted it, nobody would have to convince you to do the things that would cause you to have it. If you really wanted it, okay, you wouldn't need to read motivational books every single day and then feel fulfilled without taking action just because you sat down and read a book. You probably don't want to be rich, and that's okay. You probably hate money. You probably are going to die poor, and that's okay. But the quicker you realize that, the quicker you acknowledge that, the better off you can be. The quicker you can get on with your life. Because you're wasting time by trying to go for things you really don't want. You probably don't want to be in shape. Okay? And if you don't want to be in shape, stop kidding yourself and acting like you and pretending like you want to be in shape. You don't want to be in shape. You don't want to be rich. You don't want to be happy. You want to live the way you're currently living. How do I know that? Because you're living that way right now. And you're making excuses as to why you're not doing the things that would take you out of that physical reality and put you in a brand new reality. You're making excuses. Robbie, I don't have the time. You don't have the time because you don't want it. Man, I don't know what to do. You don't know what to do because you don't want it. I tried to record the course and I stopped because you don't want it. Be honest with yourself. You really don't want it like that. The difference between me and you is that I want it. Guess what? It's Sunday. I'm in the office. Nobody made me come to the office. I could have sat home, but I'm in the office. Why? Because I want it. I want it more than you do. Look on my Instagram. You see me hiking. You see me fishing. You see me living my life. The reason I can do that is because I do this. I come in when I'm not required to come in. I record when nobody's telling me to record. I'm driven by a different energy. I'm fueled by different gasoline than you are. We don't breathe the same air. You don't want it. I don't have a mentor. Okay? I don't have a mentor because I'm my own mentor. In addition to being your mentor, I'm also my own mentor. I started off going for what I wanted in life. And then I eventually came across an individual that played the role as my mentor. But then I got to a level where I need to become my own mentor. I'm my own mentor. You don't really want it. Your mentor cannot do the work for you, man. Get out of here. It's Robbie Cornelius with Web Asset Group.